As small business owners, we all have big dreams and aspirations for our businesses and for ourselves. But how do we actually make sure that those big dreams actually happen? In today's episode of the Financial and Lifestyle Freedom Podcast, I'm going to speak about just that. Hey there, my name is Annette Ferguson. I am CEO of Annette Co, UK-based accounting firm. I'm a chartered accountant, certified profit first professional, and small business growth strategist. And today I want to speak about how to guarantee your goals. Most of us in our business, we set goals for ourselves, for our business, whether those be financial goals, whether those be the number of clients that we want to have, or whether those be some bigger goals around what we want to achieve in the world. But unless we actually hit those goals, it's going to be difficult to get the results that we want to get. So let's speak today about managing to get to our goals and how we do that. First, let's think about motivation. It's important to have a clear and compelling reason as to why you actually want to achieve your goal. Plucking, say, a revenue number out the air might all be well and good, but why do you want to actually achieve it? Why is that goal important to you? And what will achieving it give you? If you can ask yourselves these questions and answer them, you'll begin to have a much stronger emotional connection to your goal. And when you have that stronger emotional connection, you are much more likely to stay motivated and working towards it, especially if you go through bumpy patches and tougher times in your business. So ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? And what will achieving it give me? When you can answer both of those for all the goals you have in your business, whether that's 1 or 2 or 25, then it will help you stay on track much better and help you to reach that goal. And number 2, action. Simply setting a goal, of course, is not enough. We need to have a plan of how we're actually going to achieve it. That usually means breaking down your goal into smaller, manageable steps and creating a schedule for completing them. This will help you stay on track and make progress towards your goal. Because you see, what I often hear from people is something along the lines of, oh, I want to sell my business in 5 years' time. And then in 3 years, they say exactly the same thing. And the reason is because they have not broken down that big goal into smaller steps and an action plan in how they're actually going to sell their business in 5 years' time. If you're going to sell your business in 5 years, what level of revenue and profit do you need to have in order to achieve the multiple price that you want for your business in 5 years' time to give you whichever life you want after you've sold your business? What steps need to happen up to that 5-year point so that you can reach it, making sure that you are in the best position for that sale? So this is why it's so important to break down those goals into manageable steps. Otherwise, the 5 years is 5 years in 5 years' time, and it's still 5 years in 10 years' time. Breaking down each and every goal into an action plan is absolutely key. And a third really important aspect is being accountable to your goal. Share it with someone who can hold you accountable and provide support and encouragement. That might be a friend or family member. You might want to post that out onto social media, or it might be a business coach or your accountant. You can share your goals and they can help and support you in achieving them. And the final step to guaranteeing your goals is to take consistent action. This is one that so many small business owners struggle with. To be honest, one that I really did struggle with for years. But the thing is that consistency is key to achieving your goals. You need to be taking consistent action towards achieving those every single day, week, or month, depending on whichever frequency works for you in the achievement of the goal. No matter how small those action steps are, you need to be moving towards it. Or, like I said, that 5-year goal will still be a 5-year goal in 5 years' time. Stay consistent. Remember, setting and achieving goals isn't the easiest thing in the world, and quite frankly, that's why many people do not do it. They either don't set goals in the first place, or they do, but then they forget about them 3 days later. Let's face it, we know what it's like with New Year's resolutions when it hits, say, the 15th of January. But with the right mindset and a solid, actionable plan in place, you can guarantee your success. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the Financial and Lifestyle Freedom Podcast. If you got value from today's episode, please do remember and subscribe in whichever podcast player you happen to be listening in today. It would also mean the world to me if you want to leave us a review, again, in whichever player you happen to be listening. Reviews are the way that other people find us and are able to benefit from the podcast. So please do remember to leave a review to help others. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.